Reporting will always have like a special place in my heart because when you're reporting, you get to go out into the community, you get to meet the people, talk to them, shake hands with them, you know, and kind of have that kind of heart to heart.
Yeah.
And so nothing beats that, of course.
Hey, this is Shay.
This is Mary Helen.
Welcome to the Pocket Change Podcast.
Where you'll learn better ways to spend, save, and invest and take control of your financial journey.
Excited for this episode today where we'll talk about our community and those unsung heroes that really serve behind the scenes, don't ask for recognition, and they need to be highlighted because we need to know what they're doing. Exactly. They probably don't want to be in front of the camera, don't want to have the recognition, but it's always good to, you know, provide some light on those people that are really making a huge difference in our community.
And it's cool to hear the heart of behind the stories of other people and why they do the things they do and how they're impacting others.
Exactly. So we'll talk about a few of those people today and a great program that highlights those folks.
Absolutely. Today we're so excited to have you, Teri Jelks, who is the evening anchor for WBBJ 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
How'd I do on my intro?
It was great.
My intro from
She's trying to be an anchor, news anchor. You think
Oh, yeah.
she
See,
could
you
do
have
it?
to, the key is low voice.
Low
Uh-huh.
voice. Good to
So I need to
know.
go like down here, like low voice. Like
Yeah,
that.
slower speech, low voice. That's
This
it.
is Shay Brown, Pocket Change Podcast, evening news anchor.
There you go. A natural.
That's awesome. So, Teri, tell us a little bit about how you got to WBBJ and your background.
Yeah, well, I grew up in Jackson. I'm a Hub City girl through
All
and
right.
through. College, I went to Union University, and then I got my first big girl job here in Jackson at WBBJ reporting before then I became, evening anchor.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So what was your favorite? Did you like reporting or anchoring better?
Oh, that's a hard question. So obviously anchoring, especially during the summer, you don't have to go outside in the heat. You can stay inside in the cool air. So I love that part. But reporting will always have like a special place in my heart because when you're reporting, you get to go out into the community. You get to meet the people, talk to them, shake hands with them, and kind of have that kind of heart to heart.
Yeah.
And so nothing beats that, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see how part of my position here is going out to, visit with others and kind of take the credit union outside the four walls. So it's always good to be able to do that with whatever organization you're working with.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So, tell us about the Community Champion initiative that we've got going on in West Tennessee right now.
Okay, so Community Champions is very similar to something we've done in previous years with the Jefferson Awards and Multiplying Good, but those were more on a, national level. The Community Champions is here in West Tennessee between WBBJ and Leaders Credit Union, and we're recognizing people just doing good things in their communities, people who are volunteering, giving back, not asking for recognition, just doing it out of the goodness of their hearts, and it's so rewarding to be a part of it.
Because they're nominated. And so it's not something that they see within themselves that they kind of call out and draw attention to, but it's other people then going out, seeing what they're doing and want to recognize that, which I think is cool.
Yeah, exactly. And fun fact, normally when I call someone to tell them that they've been nominated and that we're choosing them to be our honoree for the month, they're like, no, not me. Please, no, I'd rather stay behind the scenes. I'd rather just, I don't really want the recognition. And I think that's why they're even more deserving of it because they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. They're not doing it to be recognized.
Yeah, they're doing it for the right reasons.
Exactly.
And there's so many people doing things like that we don't know about.
Exactly.
And so many great organizations that people can be involved with if they just knew, how can I get plugged in or how can I donate or how can I volunteer? So I think it's great to be able to share those stories and get others involved in the community. And that's what hopefully the Community Champion program does.
Definitely. And I always tell them one of my best selling points is that somebody's going to see this and somebody's going to be inspired and they're going to want to give back in their communities as well. And I think that's what it's all about. Just kind of, I don't want to say multiplying the good, but it's kind of just creating more good in the community.
Or more community champions,
Exactly,
you could say.
yeah.
Just champions for Jackson, champions for West Tennessee.
Exactly.
Wherever you live, be a champion for your neighborhood and for the causes you care about. So,
Exactly, yeah.
So you mentioned the Jefferson Awards. That was a great program that we hosted with WBBJ and honored other community champions. And what was your favorite part about hosting that event?
Well, my favorite part is at the end of the year, after we've done the 12 nominees for the year, we would get together for an award ceremony, and they would all be together in one room. And the impact is really seen then, because you can really have a collection of all the good that's really being done here in West Tennessee.
That's true. Yeah, we got everyone together for a little reception, got to meet all the recipients, and the big announcement of who was going to be representing West Tennessee in Washington, D.C. at the National Awards. So that was really great to be able to hear those stories and rewatch their videos and their news stories on that. So we appreciate you helping us in that way, and also now with the Community Champion Award.
Yeah, it's an honor for me. It really, truly is.
Thank you.
So what do you find to be the most rewarding about honoring these champions? I know we've kind of touched on their impact that they're making, but like for you personally, what is like, this is the most rewarding part about talking to these people and getting to sit down with them?
Honestly, it's the way that they're helping others. It's seeing how, they're doing good, but their good is impacting other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's seeing how people are really being fed into, and how, it really inspires you. It kind of, you see a lot of, especially working in the news, you see a lot of bad every day. And then this is kind of highlighting the good, showing that there's so much good in the world.
And it only takes one person with an idea or a concept, and then enough drive to make it happen.
Exactly.
And then it can impact all throughout the community of West Tennessee and beyond.
Yeah. That's how it grows.
We're all just trying to make West Tennessee a better place.
Exactly.
To live and work and enjoy life. So,
Teri, who qualifies to be nominated for a Community Champion Award?
So pretty much anyone qualifies. It can be an individual, it can be a group, it doesn't matter their age, it can be a student that's doing good in the community, in their classroom. Actually, in March, we honored a student named Ria Patel who was doing good in the community.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, exactly. So it can be, the options are endless, pretty much, yeah.
So how can someone nominate an individual for the Community Champion Award?
Oh, it's so easy. It's so easy to do. So you just go to our website, WBBJTV.com, and at the very top of the homepage, there is a tab that says Community Champions.
Okay.
And you just fill it out. You put out your nomination, like your information as the nominator, and then you put out the nominees' information, and then you'll write a little paragraph about them and why they're so deserving. And then we have a team that goes through those nominations and will pick them out. It's super easy.
So just WBBJTV.com. The link is right on the main menu, Community Champions.
Yes.
Click there, and it takes you right to the application. And it's a short application. Just fill it out with the information and why that person is so deserving, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's great to know. And then I know we've already had a few nominees for the Community Champion Award, and we've done stories on them, and you've interviewed them. So is there a place we can find the previous stories to look back on the winners in our area?
Yeah, actually, pretty much the same place you go to nominate someone for the Community Champions. You just go to
All
our
in one
website.
place.
Yeah, exactly. We make it very easy for you. Just go to our website, WBBJTV.com. You can just type in Community Champions, and they'll pop up, and you can watch those videos.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on a past episode, Luke Pruitt, on his episode, he talked about how if you see good in somebody, you need to call that out, because you don't know how it's going to impact them either. They're doing good for other people, but also they need to be encouraged. And, it's good to extend a helping hand and encouraging, a couple of encouraging words to other people anytime you can. So,
and that can also motivate them to keep going as well, for sure.
Absolutely. Okay, so I have a fun question for you, Teri.
Okay.
If you had spare pocket change, what would you use it on?
Oh, I'm putting it in the nearest gumball machine for sure.
Yes.
I can't resist. If I have a quarter near a gumball machine, it's going in there.
Right.
Okay.
What color are you hopeful for?
Red. Always.
Okay.
Is that just because you can't chew gum on TV, so you're like, any chance I get, I'm getting bubble gum?
Yep.
That's awesome. Well,
So,
thanks so much.
Once again, WBBJTV.com, Community Champions, right on the main menu. That's where someone can nominate a deserving individual in our community.
Yes.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for sharing more about the Community Champion Award today.
Of course.
We appreciate
Thank you guys
it.
for having me.
Yes,
Yeah.
thanks for being here, Teri.
If you know someone doing good in our community, nominate them for the West Tennessee Community Champion Award at WBBJTV.com.
Thanks for tuning in to the Pocket Change Podcast. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe.
And check out our YouTube channel, search Leaders Credit Union for full episodes of our podcasts.
and our Pocket Change Podcast Instagram,
The Pocket Change Podcast is brought to you by Leaders Credit Union.
where we power your passion and make lives better.
Cha-ching! Leaders is federally insured by the NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Learn more at leaderscu.com.